Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see if we can fix this real quick. Okay, so for October 13th through the 19th, 2024, Sagittarius, this is your weekly tarot reading. This is for Sunday, Monday. This is for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and this is for Friday and Saturday. So what it looks like that you have coming up, there may be someone trying to get you to commit to something that you do not want to deal with. You've learned from failure in the past and you don't want to go through that again, and somebody wants you to keep making the same mistakes over and over again. They could be using this against you, but they still want your help with it, so don't allow them to back you into a corner whenever they're shit-talking you but still wanting your help. If they are going to sit in judgment of you, then they can't get done what it is that they need to get done, and they can just do it themselves, since you're so bad at what it is that they want help with. There could be something that you've been putting off that you realize you have to get done on Monday. It could be because you're trying to get ahead of your bills and you're doing your best to not fall behind again. However, something may end up screwing up to where you can't do what you wanted to do, and you'll have to put it off for yet another week. Be prepared for sudden changes or a surprise with your finances, because this looks like where it's going to go. For Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you have the Lover, so you have a choice to make. You have something that you need to say yes or no to. There is no in between. You may find yourself realigning to something that you left behind, or involving yourself more in certain relationships that you may have neglected lately. Whatever it is, pairing with what it is that's coming into your life, gravitating towards it, will actually benefit you in the long run. You just have to give it time to catch up to where you are. You will be able to deal with everything through harmony and through compromise this week. And whatever it is that you work on with this person or these people, you will succeed in, because the partnership will strengthen whatever intention you have for a project or a situation. So for Friday, Saturday, it looks like you have the Queen of Wands, and this could cause you to pull back completely. Now, with this partnership of the Lovers and for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, this could just be because you need some alone time after a very busy work week, or you feel like you've given too much of yourself to whatever it is that you've been working on. Somebody else may take this as you being selfish, but in reality, you've been giving a lot of yourself to sporadic things, just outside of yourself, and it's time for you to come back together and actually know where you stand at with things, and taking a couple of days for that is not going to hurt anybody. They can get over it, and they can sit over there and pout and wait for you to come back whenever you're ready. overall this week from Sunday through Saturday, what this entire week looks like together is that someone may have given up on something and you've had to figure out how to deal with that on your own. And in that, while you were trying to figure it out on your own, you found somebody else or some other way to get this done. You found some kind of connection that you didn't know that you had that's making life a lot easier, and making a choice to ask for help is what's gotten you to the point of finally finishing something up and then finally being able to take a break from all this responsibility you've been carrying. There may have been a lot of innuendo, or maybe we could, or should we have, or, maybes and could we, but no. Like last minute pulling out of projects or plans with you that you just kind of got tired of with this person that you've been dealing with. Like maybe they started out to do something and then they realized they didn't have the money, and then they relied on you to cover the cost. So it was a lack of planning on their part. And it's caused a lot of things for you to be put on the back burner to where you can't handle waiting around for them to feel like doing something anymore. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can totally tell someone, okay, well, I'm going to go do this without you. And if things change on your end, let me know. But I can't cover it for both of us. This is what I have to do because it seems like it's something that you have to do for like either a job or to get something done. And very likely you could be a manager or a business owner and have to fire somebody because you brought them on thinking that they would be good for the job because they look good on paper, but whenever it comes to practicality and putting that education to use, they're useless. It's like they did the homework and they memorized everything, but they don't know how to use any of it. Separating from this person, though, it does look like if you are firing somebody or somebody is leaving a position at work, that the perfect person for the job is going to end up stepping in. And they're going to end up fitting very well with the work team that you already have established, and things are going to go beautifully. You don't have to explain too much. You can just kind of like tell them, hey, we need to get this done, this done, and this done. And then they come back like, okay, everything's finished, everything's done. You want to double check it to make sure I got everything. And it just works out for the better for everyone. There's nothing wrong with drawing this line in the sand or allowing people to choose whether they put people up to the question of yes or no. Not a maybe, not a well, if I, a yes or no. Those are the kind of answers that you need this week. And if people can't provide that for you, then they can go someplace else and they can try that maybe stuff. They can, could have, should have, would have their way through life, and they can do that all on their own. But where you're at right now, Sagittarius, it looks like you need definitive answers, and anybody who slows you up, remind them that you're a fire sign. Remind them that you are either here to turn on the light or not. Illuminate the situation or don't. And if you can't shine any light on what's going on and make it make sense, then maybe you don't belong here. And that is where I'm going to leave you for this week, Sagittarius. I hope you have a good rest of October. and have a good week. Do not be afraid of putting your foot down. I am about to start doing personal private readings, so keep an eye out for that announcement. I'm still working out the kinks, but I do dailies, weeklies, and monthlies here on Rogue Mystic Divination, and I hope to see you back soon. Thank you for tuning in, and be safe out there.